Thanks.
All right. Are we on then?
We're on.
We're on. The voice.
I'm not changing it.
What's the matter?
For 10 minutes we did it, and now you want me to change it again?
There's an
It
argument.
was a little loud.
What's the matter?
I don't know. The headset came up a little loud. Dan,
So you're
all right, I'll
yapping
live with
away
it.
beforehand.
I'll live with it.
Dan, do what he
Dan.
wants. Dan is arguing with Mario. I come out here. It's my podcast, and I come out here to a vent. People are venting. They come here like it's a group therapy session.
Like therapy.
Well, the problem is Mario comes here and he just
Very
starts
good.
bossing people around.
I know. I have OCD.
What the fuck does that mean? Is that a license to be a dickweed? What's OCD mean? I don't even know.
Compulsive disorder behavior.
Obsessive compulsive.
Obsessive.
What's it called?
Disorder.
Come on.
Obsessive compulsive disorder.
Old
But
cock.
being mean doesn't have anything to do with OCD.
You're being mean to Dan.
I'm sorry, Dan. I apologize.
You are being mean. You're being mean to my air conditioner, too. You
I'm
come in here and
sorry,
you tell these
air-conditioned.
boring stories. He tells a story about a spatula. It was like an hour and a half. I mean, honestly, you have to edit. You have to edit. You're not interesting unless you have an interesting story to tell.
I melted a spatula on Johnny Roast Beef's barbecue.
That's the worst anecdote I've ever heard.
What do you
I've
think,
heard,
Josh?
honestly, I've heard like midgets who are mute tell better stories. The midget downstairs who got hit by lightning tells better anecdotes. You melted a spatula. First of all, Johnny Roast Beef. What kind of a reference is that? No one knows who he is, except the people like Goodfellas.
Goodfellas, Honeymoon in Vegas.
Okay, keep going. That's about it, right? I think the filmography stops there.
I think he did Wise
There's
Guys.
a big drop off there. What you doing next? The Andrew Carlick project? And then he's in a feud with some guy on Twitter. But that's what they do on Twitter. You know what Andrew Carlick probably is? He probably is a 400-pound woman in an insane asylum who has a constipation from her opiates.
I know, but he told me that
He's probably a 400-pound woman in an insane asylum outside of Denver who takes painkillers for the gout and is in like an enclosure, like one of those buggies. What do they call them? The get-arounds?
he said the worst thing my mother ever did was give birth to me.
Your mother's done way worse.
I said,
Why would he talk about your mother?
I said
Again, they
jerk
try to get
off.
your goat. And again, it's a woman in an enclosure.
I know.
You're talking to a gorilla. And that's what they do. They change their name to something nice like Andrew Carlock.
I hear you.
Okay?
Okay, let's get started. If
We've
it's okay.
been started.
Oh, we're starting.
We've been started. You're done. That was your segment. Were you happy with it?
No.
I think you told the spatula story a little fast. Let me try to make that story interesting. He repeated it too. Like when people ignore him like a shrub, he yells it louder. You understand? I'm your friend. I'm trying to help you in life. Someone should have told you this years ago. Joe's too polite. Your mother's too polite. She loves you. Your mother loves you no matter what.
That's right.
Yeah, my mother too. Same way. I'm an Italian mother. My mother told me I could be an astronaut. Okay? My father was honest. My father said, you're almost retarded. Okay? So you have to realize that people, you have to recognize a fake laugh, fake interest.
You're right.
You understand? Like tell the spatula story again. I'll show you what a fake laugh and interest is.
What, are you going to blow your nose at me?
No, go ahead.
So, I got invited to Johnny Roast Beef.
Get the fuck out of here. Where?
Johnny Roast Beef.
Holy, how the fuck do you know him?
I met him through Hollywood.
Holy shit, Hollywood.
You know
What's
where
Hollywood
I met
like?
him? I met him through Spargo's.
You the Spago. Holy fuck. The restaurant?
Yeah.
That I see on a television set?
Spargo's.
Holy fuck. When can I fucking be you?
I was hanging out at Spargo's.
No, you weren't. Stop it. Stop it.
I was hanging out at
No,
Spargo's.
with who? How'd you get invited there?
My friend Ray, rest in peace.
Do you know Ray?
I know Ray.
I know Ray. The dead Ray.
Dead Ray.
I call him, he used to be alive Ray. Now he's dead Ray.
Now he's dead.
Is he the guy who got in a car accident?
No, he didn't get no car. He died of cancer.
I fucking knew it. Go ahead.
So he takes me to Johnny Roast Beef's house.
Wait, you left Spago to go to Roast Beefs?
Yeah, because
I'll tell you why. The only thing I'd rather be than at Spago's is at Johnny Roast Beefs. You actually got the one more interesting thing. Go
I
ahead.
got ignored that day by Andrew Dice
that should
Clay.
be the whole fucking. That should be the whole fucking your whole fucking life.
Andrew Dice Clay ignored me on Sunset Boulevard.
That's not news. Someone ignoring it.
Okay.
Someone paying
So,
attention. That's the news.
Roast beef Beef invited me to his house.
Right? What was Andrew like? Basically in the middle of a poem, and you were interrupting him. Hickory thing. Hey, Andrew.
Hey,
Who
Andrew.
the fuck are you, Doc?
No, I was with a friend of yours.
No, you
Wheels.
weren't.
Michael Wheels.
How's he be a friend of mine? He's not a friend of mine.
No, he's not a friend of yours, Wheels?
No. Oh wait, he is. Yeah, I'm trying to fake interest. You know what I can't do? I'm gonna have an aneurysm for faking.
Oh, boy.
See, that's what I mean. That's all phony shit. What you just said is like it's like a fly fucking.
It wasn't a fly fucking.
It's boring.
But I have to say one thing.
You're
There's
like a
something
faucet
wrong
of
with
boring.
my headset.
There's something wrong with your head.
And if I tell Dan to
What's the
fix
matter
it-
with your headsets, Dan? Get them comfortable.
Here, let me see.
Give Dan, give me your headsets.
Do mine.
I don't hear.
You don't hear? Try not to speak. By the way, Josh Accardo's here as well.
Okay.
Yes, I'm a professional
Josh-
waiting to be introduced.
I hear-
Exactly.
I
Josh
hear
Accardo is lost in the vortex of the Bosco hurricane.
It's
I hear
fucking
perfectly.
it's mind-boggling, these stories.
I know. Well,
that you
wait a
have.
minute. Well, what, Dan? Is it perfect?
Yeah, there's nothing wrong
He's
with the
bitching,
headsets.
right?
Sorry, want yours back?
No.
Okay. Josh and I were reminiscing about Mulberry Street, Lamella days.
Yeah,
Little memory lane.
There's the Lamella
Why you was doing
He
this?
mentions it every
Well,
show.
Lamella, no, I don't. You can't have business with Lamella anymore.
Lamella used to do comedy there.
Yes. Well, so did the waiters.
I
when they
tried
gave
to
you the
sell
check.
him chocolate,
That was comedy.
and he would ignore me.
$800. They would put on the back of a fucking Twinkie wrapper. $800. Cash, no tax. Cash, no tax. $800. You know, last place they had a fresh piece of chicken, and they was fucking 1982. It became a tourist joint. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Well, you're holding your fucking
What's
head
wrong
like,
now?
You're holding your head like Elvis, where you
loud?
recorded Always on My
Do they
Mind.
still got the penis on the head, on the top of the ceiling that lights up when
You were there like a few months ago.
You know, they got the penis in the chain.
Yeah, they
thing.
got it. They got it all, Mario.
They got it all. Well,
They do.
Wait,
all
we-
the stuff you saw.
No, yeah, that thing's still right, exactly. That was entertaining for about 4 seconds though. But no, that place was great food. It was a fun time, fun atmosphere. And then you know what happens? You know, it's the Olive Garden with no fucking can't hear.
Josh, you want to know who introduced me to the penis on the ceiling?
No. No. You know what? Write us a letter.
Abel Ferrara.
Wow. Did you buy Coke from him?
Absolutely not.
The greatest fucking story ever. My friend Kamal. Abel Ferraro directed Bad Lieutenant. Unbelievably brilliant guy. By the
Yeah,
way.
he is.
Yeah. He's directed a movie called King of New York with fucking Christopher
Oh,
Walken.
yeah, that's a great flick.
Oh, it's
Amazing
good. It might
movie.
be Christopher Walken's
It's
best
Frank
part.
White, right? That's King of
Frank
New York.
White. I am back. He comes out of the joint. And there's a lot of great New Yorkers in that movie. Pete Hamill does the great writer, does a cameo. He plays himself. And, he's a brilliant director, Abel Ferrara. But, I've heard he likes getting caught in a blizzard in July.
There's been things said.
So he says to Kamal, I love this. He plays on Kamal's ego. He says to Kamal, "Hey Kamal, come down here. Bring a friend. You're perfect for this part." There's two people in the movie. He goes, Kamal's like, "Really?" Kamal. So Kamal gets some grease and gets into his pants, crowbars his ass into a pair of Levi's, and goes over there. He's all fucking excited, Kamal, because someone told him he could act. And he gets there, and Abel Ferrara Abel Ferrara says to him, "We'll get to the scene in a second. Do you have $30?" Kamal says, "What?" He goes, "Can I borrow $30 from you?"
Kamal ain't
And
giving
Kamal
him
goes
no-
to him. Kamal goes, "All right, I guess so." So yeah, the first time Kamal ever went in his pocket for money, because he thought he'd get an audition. So him and his buddy come up with $30 between them. They give it to Abel Ferrara, and he disappears and never comes back. For 3 hours. So Kamal's walking out. He sees him on the street and doing blow.
Artie, that's the
He borrowed $30 and he never came back to his own apartment.
oh my god.
And Kamal goes, "Does this mean we're not running the scene?" There was never a scene, jerk off.
Can you imagine?
He
though,
needed $30 for Coke.
how many fucking people did he do that to? It must be like a line of
Yes,
people.
Kamal's walking out. David Faustino's walking in. Then Mario Bosco and Johnny Roast Beef are walking in with a spatula. Mario, do you still have... I want to write the spatula story into a movie. Mario, do you mind if I have it?
No.
Yeah, you can I
You could
come
keep
down
it.
here and I'll put you in the movie with the spatula story for $30.
Kamal, that must have been his only time he went in his pocket.
Yeah, well, I said that before, Mario. Yeah, is that your new,
No,
is it your new way of getting laughs? Is repeating what I'm saying?
Kamal invites me to Dunkin' Donuts and I gotta pay for
Here's
it.
the boring story. You just followed my story with that story.
No, it's not about following. It's the truth. You know how Kamal is.
Why don't you follow the next guy who leaves the place? The next guy who leaves my apartment, follow him.
Josh, what time are you leaving?
Now. Josh, you can come back. No, honestly. Yeah, first of all, how did he come to... Let's discuss this. How did he come to the figure of $30?
That's what I mean.
It's one of my favorite stories of all time.
You 30. What can get for $30? What can you get?
Well, you're getting well, if he does it to every actor in Screen Actors Guild. Because after Bad Lieutenant, New Yorkers
that he's beloved.
Every
after that,
pretentious New York actor wanted to work with him.
Yeah.
You know, so he could probably get every jerk off on the planet.
Oh, to just
you know what I
$30
mean?
all
Like,
day.
And Adrian Brody. Hey, Adrian. Yeah. I liked you in that Penis movie. The Penis? Yeah. The one he did with the guy who fucked the chick in the ass who was 13 and gave Quaaludes to. Yeah. You're okay with that, Marley? Well, I got over it. Yeah. To win an Oscar. That's what Adrian Brody, to win an Oscar, made a movie with a guy who gave a 13-year-old girl Quaaludes and fucked her in the ass.
And he
I
played
guess
the
if that was
piano
Adrian
after.
Brody's daughter, he'd have been fine with it too, right, buddy?
Isn't it funny that they turn a fucking blind eye to that just because
Well,
they want
they want fucking
they
want
wanna
the
work with
Oscar.
it. That's right.
Well, look at Woody Allen. Look at there's women who work with Woody Allen. Any woman who works with Woody Allen cannot claim she's pro-woman.
There's no way. You're
Well,
not
Woody
a
Allen-
feminist.
Exactly. I mean, I'm not a fucking fan. Like, broads quite frankly annoy me. But they got that fucking thing between their legs, right, Mario? Right?
That's right,
That
baby.
magic.
Now we're gonna have two of them in the White House.
That's what Dan wants because he's got a pussy too. Dan's dream is happening.
The joy in Mario's face
not my
when
dream.
Dan gets a shot.
His dream is happening.
Oh shit, that was a good one.
Well, that's where Mario's case. He's deflecting onto Dan.
How many directors do you think they just must pull pussy?
Well, it's
One good movie, you can just go come to the house,
if a
right?
director, listen, there's smart whores and there's dumb whores. You know what I mean? I made Dirty Work, right? And there was a chick in the movie who thought fucking me would get her something. That's what we call a dumb whore.
Called short-sighted thinking.
Exactly. What I did was in my trailer, I gave her 4 of the worst seconds of her life, and she learned a lesson that day. I couldn't do anything. I was lucky to be in the fucking movie. You understand? But the director was Bob Saget. He might have been lower on the list than me.
Can you imagine
You
being a woman?
understand?
How many
You
promises happen
It's
for you?
horrible. It's horrible. If all you have to offer, like the chicks in those comedies, like the Norm made basically a Sandler movie, like that same the same producer did it. That's the guy to fuck, by the way, the producer, because he can put you in the film. You know what I'm saying? If Jerry Bruckheimer can put you in the film. If you decide you're going to be a whore, and you'll fuck to be in show business, if you're on a set and there's me and Jerry Bruckheimer, you have to fuck Jerry Bruckheimer.
That's
Okay?
the way to go.
Exactly.
Brian Grazer, Artie Lang, Brian Grazer.
Probably Brian Grazer. No, Brian I enjoy. Right, Brian Grazer. Or David Geffen. Well, if you're Mario Bosco and you want to be in the Giant Roast Beef Special,
Take your notes, Mario. What are you doing?
Mario,
I'm looking for something.
Mario, listen. If you get, please get off the phone. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
for something.
Are you looking for charisma?
A quote.
What is the quote?
Charisma.
What is the quote? Well, from who? What are you talking about? You're looking for a quote?
You'll like it.
No, I won't. I promise you, I'll hate it.
Okay, forget it.
Yeah, thank you. Do it on your own time. There's no lull in the candy selling business? You don't get a fucking break there? Is it constant sales? You can't look up a quote in between the Zagnuts and the peanut M&Ms? Moving?
They're moving. All right.
Yeah, they're moving. They're moving on up to the east side.
Tomorrow night they'll be moving.
Oh, great. I'll be moving.
Where are you moving to?
Well, you're not going to know the address. That's the whole point. You know this address. So I have to move. Yeah, so you have to fuck the right guy. You get it? You get it?
You get it?
So, like, for instance, if like after tonight's podcast, I assume because Judd Apatow, I think, has subscribed to the pod. He told me. I assume it's obvious that Judd is going to want to make the Spatula story into a film.
Judd,
And,
my name is Mario Bosco.
And Mario, you're going to play the Spatula.
SAG Award actor.
Yeah, you're going to play the Spatula.
You must know women though, or you must know people that have been able to parlay their vagina into a career, right?
Just Caitlyn Jenner.
Fucking great career move.
No, I don't know. Well, no, not really.
Yeah, but she got
no,
plastic
it
pussy.
usually doesn't work because you know what happens? People lose respect for you.
Because they figure it out
Right.
eventually.
Well, yeah. In other words, those Sandler movies is what I was saying. Is like those, like the blonde in Billy Madison and the blonde in Happy Gilmore.
Yeah.
Blah blah blah. All they have to offer is they're cute.
Yeah.
And they can they can memorize a line that Sandler wrote on the shitter at a frat party. Okay, that's all they can do. They say they can act. You know, Abel Ferrara just wants them over there for $30. Oh, that's the greatest thing ever. I wish I could see Kamal's face. The second hour, he doesn't come back.
Not the first, the second.
Yeah, he says to his friend, what the fuck? Do you think he's coming? Or? I mean, I put in 18, you put in 12.
I love how you said in between them that it comes to the $30.
Oh, it's great. Yeah, they had a fucking... Yeah, Kamal got money. Yeah, so should we wait here? What should we do? Should we make a sandwich? You got nothing in the fridge. God damn it, I knew it. He has a cokehead. He hasn't eaten since 1984. He hasn't eaten since the Liza Minnelli bloom at Studio 54.
Oh God.
I have no proof of that, by the way.
Oh boy.
There was a place called PJ Clark's on it's still there, I think.
Oh,
on
I love PJ
Third
Clark's.
55th, yeah. I used to go in there and do cocaine on the. I never bought it there. I did it. I brought it in, and I was in the men's room doing cocaine off a key, and this is 1993. I'm gonna say, and my elbow hit somebody else who was also in the stall. I didn't even see the person, and they were also doing cocaine. And let's just say, I won't say who it was, but the person was in the movie Arthur, and it wasn't Dudley Moore, John Gielgud, or somebody else.
That
Christopher
was one
Cross.
of my
It
favorite
wasn't
films.
Christopher Cross. Yeah, it
Arthur.
was. Yeah. So, in other words, exactly. The person may or may not have a version of New York, New York.
Was that like the place to do it, or it was a one-time thing?
No, let's just talk after the show. And you know, but it was startling. To see this person was startling. And the person, I'm not saying he or she, was very, very, very polite. No, I'm sorry.
What's her name? Liza Minnelli?
Oh, what the fuck?
Oh God.
No, actually it wasn't. No. It was the one who plays the whore, Gloria. Gloria, I've arranged breakfast for you on the east patio. This is a robe. Please put it on. Say goodbye to her, Arthur. Hi. Yes. You obviously have a wonderful economy with words, Gloria. I look forward to your next syllable with great eagerness. You know, this is Arthur. I'll tell you, the Russell Brand version of Arthur. After I watched that, I went home and I tried to fit my head in the blender. I said, because life is over. It's over.
What? That was one of my favorite films.
I'm going to ask you to politely shut the fuck up. No, I'm talking about. Are you listening to what I'm saying?
Yes, I hear you.
Are you writing the script for the Spatula movie?
For the best.
No, the Russell Brand version, Arthur, the remake. That's one of your favorite films?
No, I hate that one.
Well, fucking listen up. That's what I was talking about. You're busy Googling fuckface. What is the quote you want?
no, it was
It's not the size of the dog in the fight. It's the dog in the fight size.
no, it was a quote from Scott Baio.
Oh, Scott Baio. What's the quote? What's the quote? Can I fuck you?
No, it was a.
You didn't say
What's
it on
the
your
quote?
Apple
What's
Watch?
the quote? I'm at the bus station. Did the next blonde get off the fucking train yet?
No, it was about Hillary Clinton, his daughter, when.
Can I fuck you? Hey, Hillary, you're the one woman I haven't fucked.
You don't want to fuck Hillary, I guarantee you that one.
Do you understand that everything I'm saying is like a joke and you're explaining it for no reason? You know,
It's like comedy napalm.
no, it's like talking to a retard. It's like doing comedy for retards. Like they explain it because they don't get it. Like you ever tell a knock knock joke to a retard? This is how it goes. Knock knock. Who's
Retard.
there? Orange. Why would an orange be at the door? because it's just a joke. I don't get it. And then they shit in their hand and throw it at you. That's like talking to you. Did you find the quote yet? You're the only person who ever looked up a quote from Scott Baio. Not exactly Mark Twain.
Because he's a Donald Trump follower. So
What does that mean?
And he's upset that Hillary Clinton is going to be in the White House.
Oh, wow. Let's just fucking get that bulletin out to my fans. Who gives a shit? Who cares what Scott Baio thinks? You do. Andrew Carlick and Scott Baio are dominating your mind.
Oh, my God. You guys are so bad.
Scott Baio will fucking play The Spatula. Scott Baio is...
No, fuck the Spatula.
Scott Baio is The Spatula. A film by Mario Bosco. Directed by Kamal Ahmed.
$30 production.
That's right. Produced by Mario Bosco.
Directed by Kamal Ahmed.
Yeah, that's good. You know what? Now, you did that on purpose, you missed it. Right? You did that on purpose to be funny, right? You're repeating what I said? Right? Tell Dan. You did that on purpose, right?
No.
Oh, you didn't?
There's no way it was that on point.
Because he
There's
does
no
it.
way.
He does it in the car.
Oh, my God.
He like reads the signs.
He
like,
does what in the car?
Daniel
Like
Forget
I'll
Paris?
say, on the way to McDonald's the other night, can I?
Yeah,
Can I
He
order?
fucking gets
Can I
McDonald's
order
as
whatever?
fuck.
Yeah, can I order whatever I want? I go,
Oh,
yeah,
you
you can never order. No, I said
No. Let's
order whatever
get
you
it
want.
fucking
So then he
straight.
said,
I want
can I
to
order whatever I
pay,
want?
and
I
you
just
yelled
said that.
at
You can order whatever you want. Yeah, order whatever you want.
It's two people who aren't interesting talking over each other. It's like you don't care that you don't understand
No,
it.
Artie, I wanted to treat you, and he was fighting me, and he yelled at me
bullshit.
because
Treat
it
me
was
with
too-
what? What are you gonna treat me with? The proceeds from the Spatula movie? I'm getting the proceeds, Artie. I got the figures from Kamal. He said the Spatula has gone into profit. Yeah. We're killing in Uruguay.
By the way, Kamal called. He said bar 20,000 for Marty.
Yeah, no shit. That's my fucking contribution. Unfortunately, I stayed there. I should have left like Abel Ferrara. That is so funny. Are we ready for the scene? You got $30? Excuse me?
No sides. He just walks out.
Are there any sides? Yeah, I'll go get them. $30. I need $30. What? The sides are on the up. I need
He
a
said,
camera.
I got a new movie I'm making.
That's not what he said. No. Don't punch up my story.
No, that's what he just told me the other day. I'm
Who
making a
did?
new Kamal Ahmed.
Yeah, he's having a movie like.
That's why he asked to borrow another 20 G's.
Yeah, right. He's lucky if he sees a movie. He doesn't have the money to see a movie. Much less make one. Who was this guy on the screen? The militant who? This guy who killed him? We're watching the TV, by the way. This is in real time. We just see the Dallas. 3 cops are dead in Dallas. What the fuck is going on in the world? What the fuck is going on in the world? Unbelievable. How are you going to make the Spatula in this world? With all the terrorism.
In these times.
Here's the terrorist going.
Did they say
Here's the
the
terrorist planning the next
terrorist
attack. We are going to bomb the set of the Spatula. Yes. That is would get America. We would hit them right in the heartland. We're going to bomb the next Mario Bosco vehicle. Bosco and Ahmed are going to make a film called The Spatula. Have you heard the story about when he went to Johnny Roast Beach Out and melted this? Oh my God, I was laughing. My turban was shaking. Oh, he's so fucking funny. Oh, yes. And then he told me about a quote by Scott Baio that he just looked up on his BlackBerry. Yes. He tells an anecdote like nobody else. And he wears the cargo shorts. Yes, we sold them to him at our place. We bought into Century 21 down on Broad Street. And he walked in. He had the matted down hair. He looks like a young Dracula. He's got the Gilbert Gottfried do. And he comes in with the spatula and he says, look, it melted. Oh. And that was the whole film. It's so funny. But they're going to make it into a feature version. We're going to bomb it. We're going to hide a bomb and we're going to disguise the bomb as a shitty script. Who's writing the script? Abel Ferrara. He owes me $30. He told me to come in. I was reading for Muhammad Atta. And yeah, he says $30. What the fuck? I give it to him. I'm still waiting at his house. Me and Kamal are still here. Kamal's still there. Kamal's been there for 4 weeks. Hey, Abel, you coming home? He's leaving all voicemails. And he realizes Abel's phone is on the kitchen table. Hey, Abel. Whoa, your phone's here. That is the best. That is such balls. My other favorite story is Cat Williams, the comedian, the crazy comedian, Cat Williams, the only comedian who wears a bulletproof vest. He was a host of one of the roasts. When they roast, I think, Flavor Flav. Cat Williams was the host. And say what you want about Cat Williams. The first time I heard him say this phrase, "Ain't no nigga in the history of niggerdom give a fuck about your toes. We don't give a shit if you wear toenail polish. Ain't no nigga in the history of niggerdom." When he said the word niggerdom, I laughed for 3 fucking weeks. Niggerdom. That's an original. Yeah, I just made the noise. That noise is class. I'm going to isolate it. Just what there, though. And I look over, I think he's going to laugh, and then he's not even looking at me. Ain't no nigga in history. Mary, do you think that's helping? Do you think that's helping?
I'm cracking Josh up.
No, yeah, because you suck.
Don't we all at times?
No, not like this. There's no coming back with this type of sucking. What do you think? Give me an idea. What do you think your future is in acting? What do you think's gonna happen?
We're gonna start this again.
No, I just want to. Well, I mean, what realistically do you want to have happen?
I would like to get a show going.
Do you mind if I laugh like Robert De Niro in Cape Fear? Well, it's very hard to get a show. What are you doing to make that happen?
I asked you to produce it,
Okay,
Kamal asked you to put the 20,000
let me explain to you. So that clearly is not working. That's what we call in acting a dead end street. So knowing that information, what's your second plan? What's your backup plan?
Hoping that this new agent is gonna make some magic.
Okay, do you mind if I start laughing once again, like Robert De Niro in Bronx Tale? Now, what new agent? You have a new agent?
I got a new agent.
Is
Tomorrow
that Sucky McGee?
Tomorrow I'm taking new pictures.
Oh wow!
I already picked out the outfits.
Oh, that's great. You picked out the outfit. I read that in Entertainment Tonight. Yeah, you did pick out the outfits. Coming up, Brad Pitt and Angela Jolie return to Africa to shoot another film. Tom Cruise signs on for Mission Impossible 5, and Mary Bosco has completed his picks for his outfit in the next session of Headshots. And coming up, we will have Alfonso Ribeiro in one of the outfits. He will model it to show that an African American could also be in the multicultural outfits that he picked out.
That's right.
Mario Bosco is a friend of the minorities.
He could do the Tom Jones dance.
And then Tonight of the Deaths. Mario Bosco's career.
What do you got to say for that, Josh?
Dead at 48.
I'm so enjoying it. I mean,
no.
I know my role. Just sit here and enjoy you.
You see, life is about knowing roles. You understand? If you can't know roles, you get
Life's
roles.
about getting fucking lucky. And it's not what you know, it's who you know. And I
No. You think fucking
and I know
Barry
Artie
Bonds
Lang.
Yeah, because but me knowing me is not getting me anywhere. Do you understand? Well, why would I put you in a movie when I can't fucking put myself in a movie? Dick lick.
Call Kamal.
Yeah, I'll call Kamal. That's what I want to do. Have a 4-hour conversation about Abel Ferrara.
That's my favorite thing about coming in here is when Mario, I see in his eyes like the stars are there when he looks over at you. His fucking eyes are focused.
Is that the
He's
Molly?
Focused.
No, it is focused on what?
Kamal
I wish I got a broad to look at me like that.
On the Artie
Kamal
Lang
called
magic.
me the other day. Ignored his call.
Oh, good for you. Why? Kamal's a good guy.
Kamal's a great guy, but then he's gonna go.
But
wow.
he's a jerky. What do you think he was a phony phone call? Hello, this is the Egyptian magician. Is it Mario Bosco? Hello, this is Castle.
Those were the best. I said, come on, you want to make a reunion album with that guy? I don't want to see his fucking face.
Yeah, why would Kamal do something that would make money?
Then
Come on, you want to do a reunion with the one thing that made you money? And you're no. I want to make another film.
That's what he wants to make another film. He said.
Yeah, that's not. Why do stuff that costs you money? No, why not do stuff that costs you money instead of doing something that sold 4 million albums?
That album would go
Before the internet, too.
No, yeah, right. But it wouldn't because everyone forgot them. They waited too long. Too long.
Nah, I think it was.
No, when they made 40 phone calls, the numbers were like Murray Hill 5. Get me long distance, Agnes. It's the Jerky Boys.
It's the Jerky Boys.
Yeah, rotary phones. They were some kind of genius. I remember the first time I heard the Jerky Boys. They were so good. I remember where I was. I was a longshoreman. I was at the port in Newark on the orange juice pier. This longshoreman Tony C, who I had to give money to for some reason. Came in. He had a cassette of them. It was so fucking funny. The Frank Rizzo shit.
This is Nico the Greek.
Who?
Nico.
I know. What are you talking about? Is that a character?
Frank Rizzo did Nico the Greek.
Right.
Well, isn't that crazy? Bootleg. That's how good they were.
Well, Kamal's story is amazing. Actually, it's not up there with the spatula thing, but he should tell it. That's Kamal misses the boat. He should tell a story about how that happened because they were two guys fucking around in a basement in Middle Village, Queens, and they just they just went in the phone book just to fuck around, and that guy Johnny Brennan is some kind of genius.
His fucking improv skills are amazing.
The timing with that was insane, and it's all just from breaking balls as a kid on the stoop, breaking shops with other people in the neighborhood. Sometimes I'd say, like that was my training with Judd Apatow used to ask me, where'd you train? I was just a longshoreman,
So you're just breaking balls all day while you're working.
Yeah, that's what happened. People tell you the spatula story and you make fun of them. But, so they start calling these people, and Kamal thinks it's funny, and the guy Johnny Brennan's like kind of cynical. It's never gonna go anywhere. What are you kidding me? But we're trying to make each other laugh.
Yeah.
And after they had like a couple of the mechanic ones, and because there's the gay voice of the Sol guy, and Kamal did his stuff.
Egyptian magician.
After all that, I think I mentioned that. He had all these cassettes. Kamal made a bunch of copies and put them in a big fucking garbage bag. And just
Kamal was actually the one moving it forward.
Yeah, Kamal was the one who thought they had a business. So Kamal put all these cassette tapes. Imagine this. Like, people send the link with literally the touch of a finger. Kamal had to make fucking like 1,000 cassette tapes. Puts them in a hefty bag, which I think he was wearing at the time. Puts them in a hefty bag and goes around the bars and just says, "Hey, what? Listen to this. Listen to this." And somehow they got from Middle Village, Queens to the port in Newark. And it got it all over the place. Everybody, all of my buddies in North Jersey know where we were when we first heard the Jerky Boys. Like, I'll remember where I was when I first heard the spatula story. No, isn't that incredible?
It's unbelievable.
That turned into like a mega multi-million.
They made a fucking film.
He dropped some off at Chase Stadium, and the Cubs players had it. And
right. Oh, they did?
Yeah, and Mark brought the tape home and goes, "Dude, you have to listen to this. This guy dropped them off at Chase Stadium."
There you go.
This guy has the foresight to do that, and he hasn't worked on that.
No, Kamal's a smart guy, but he's just not a...
Should we get Kamal on the phone?
No.
Okay.
I'll tell you why, because he dummies up on me and Kamal. He's come on the show a couple of times, and the fans love it because we bust each other's chops. That's all we do. He has the audacity to get offended by some of the jokes I make. The audacity to get offended. This is one of the Jerky Boys.
The guy who's spent to bomb people in their restaurant.
He goes, "Listen, Artie, it's okay you make fun of that I'm a little overweight, but you call me Oprah Winfrey." I swear to God, this is a conversation.
That one cut deep.
And I did that on the stage at the Comedy Cellar because Kamal showed up. And I tried to make it like a celebrity was there. I mentioned his name and got nothing. So then I said, "I'm sorry, it's actually Oprah Winfrey." And they looked at him and people laughed. So I see Kamal on stage at the Comedy Cellar. You can see the person standing in the back. It's so little. And I see Kamal make a face. Everyone's laughing. Kamal makes a face like mad. And I'm like, "What the fuck?" So thank God, with that ass, it took him an hour to get out of the Comedy Cellar.
You look like a miserable.
Yeah, they had to grease up the fucking doorway and get some lubricant. And I go out, and he's trying to fit into his car. And I say, "Dude, what is your fucking..." He goes, "You know what, man? In my neighborhood, to be called black was a really bad thing." I'm like, "Mine too, so what?" He goes, no, I don't got nothing against blacks, but I'm like, yeah, clearly you don't.
Did he stop talking to you for 3
Nice
months?
preamble.
He goes, well, yeah, because listen, I don't like it because I have brown skin. Yeah, that's the premise.
Did he stop talking to you for 3 months?
If I could finish the fucking story, maybe that's the finish. Holy shit. That's like someone telling someone, I took a ship to Titanic. Did it sink? All right. No, so we got into a fight. Yeah, we get into fights, and that's his big thing. Crossing the line for him is me saying he's black. That's crossing the line. So another time, 3 weeks later, I called him Aretha Franklin. Quite frankly, he looked a little like Aretha Franklin, and he got all mad again. Didn't talk to me for 3 months. You satisfied? No, he didn't. He stops talking to you for that.
Really?
He's a fucking jerky boy. The shit he would say about me. He exaggerates like I'm slightly overweight.
You guys are really close, right? Or no?
Oh, we were as
were,
close as
like-
we could get to one another. Very close, and we were best friends. We were definitely. Well, I was his best friend. I don't know if
Do you have a best friend, Artie?
Right here.
Mario Bosco is your best friend.
Bosco Syracuse. Your name is the reason I have diabetes. Another great member you're bringing up.
Diabetes
I don't know. I have a
piss
best friend. My
pocket.
best friend is probably Dan.
Very nice.
As long as he keeps doing the towel
With the blue balls.
with the blue balls. No, so the question is like that is it. New York is filled with these characters. It really is. I mean, Mario, you are one. You have to be used properly though. Like they didn't use you right in Studio 54. What were you?
You're just
doing?
dancing in that movie, right?
You have a gunt. Why did they put your pants when you have a gunt?
Because that was the 70s.
What was that fat? Were you pregnant? What was that fat like gunt you had?
That was a 1970s pair of pants.
Yeah,
they
but
put
why'd
me
they have to do? What are you talking about? 70s pair of pants. Nobody had a gunt in the 70s.
Well,
You know what a gunt is?
the stomach.
No.
What?
It's not your cunt and it's not your gut. It's your gunt.
It's the middle.
It's right, exactly. It's like the taint.
Well, I don't know. That's what they put me in, those jerk offs.
Why?
I don't know why.
You say, look, Ryan Phillippe looks good. Why can't I? And he did look good, right?
You look great in that movie, huh?
Absolutely.
You were jealous, Mario.
Dan, did you like the way he
Me, I
looked good?
wasn't jealous. I got my lines. I got my part. Fuck you and fuck. the
What is that
Whoa.
attitude? You expect to be asked back? It's the same attitude you bring in here, checking at the door, fuckhead.
They won't bring me back. I guarantee you.
You
that.
got your loins?
Well, because the movie
What
is
did you say?
the movie is done.
What does
Why
that
would they bring
mean?
it back?
Because it was a one. It was
The
a one-
movie's done. Why would they bring it back?
They wouldn't.
They're
It
not
was-
bringing De Niro back for Raging Bull either. It's over.
Well, they can make him back again. You know.
It's not a series. Why would they bring it back? I love it. They bring
What
it
are
back.
you? What are you laughing?
I
at,
think
Church?
I'm laughing at you. Not
No,
you as
he's
a person. I'm
laughing
laughing
at me. He's laughing at me. He's making a joke. I'm making a joke.
I
This
know
is what I
you're
do
making
for
a
a living.
joke.
It's the obviousness of the joke and how simple and pure it is. It's the purity I'm laughing
Purity.
at. That joke.
That's what he's laughing
He
at.
asked
When
if
you look
I
at me, you
didn't-
think purity.
He asked if I didn't know how to do a split. I told him I didn't. He asked me if I knew how
Who
to.
asked you?
Mark Christopher, the director.
Oh, of course you did. Was he flimsy?
But I kissed Selma Hayek
Did she know it?
in front of Ed Norton.
Did she think it was a mosquito bite on the back of her leg?
I would have kissed her on the back of the leg.
You probably did. You didn't kiss her. She
No,
doesn't
I
know you
kissed her
kissed.
on
She
the
doesn't
cheek.
know you kissed her.
I kissed her on the
Was she
cheek.
sleeping?
No, she was up. Ed
Yeah,
Norton
how do you
was
know?
standing
She asked
right
you-
there.
Wow, I'm sure they're telling the
So you
story.
were attracted to her. So
Why
you
not?
want to date,
Bro,
right?
you got a broad there with smoking body.
I've never seen you talk about a woman. I've
Yeah, you
been in
seem, you seem a little flimsy.
I'm just saying, I've never heard you speak about a
Flimsy,
woman
this
ever.
One's for you.
Did you
No,
ever accidentally suck a cock?
What?
Did you ever accidentally suck a cock?
Never.
What would be worse in your neighborhood, to be black or gay?
Both.
Okay,
Actually, to
well,
be gay.
Well, you're not answering my fucking question.
Gay.
It's worse to be gay.
Well, for an Italian.
Well, yeah, right. Well, yeah, sure, but there's a lot of gay Italians, and they're open about it.
What about if they were black, gay, and Italian?
Okay, well, now you're talking about what, Eddie Murphy. Now, who's black? Gay? What are you talking about? Once again, you've taken this conversation into retard land.
You know, Mario told me that people hit on him sometimes thinking he is a woman. But you told me about
Is that
a certain
true?
someone. I'm not going to name who it was, but
Oh, I know who it is.
yeah, you probably do. You just talked about him, but
Philip Seymour Hoffman.
They
I
do.
just talked about him. Come on.
But that happens to you, right? Do you get offended?
No. Well, I do.
What do you say
I
to
was
him?
in BJ's tonight, and I said to the lady, "Where the
BJ's?
I said,
No, I'm talking about people hitting on
I
you
said-
thinking you're a woman.
Can I finish?
Okay,
I
go
said,
ahead.
I said
By
to
all
the-
means, let me
I
interrupt.
said to the
Please.
lady, "Where are the plain almonds?" She goes, "Sweetie, honey, we don't have any." I said, "I ain't a sweetie, honey. I'm a guy, jerk off."
Huh? Say it again. Tell the story again. Tell the story again.
No.
I didn't hear it.
You're not answering my question, though.
Yeah.
What? Repeat your question.
What the fuck are we doing here?
Yeah.
You have told me that men hit on you.
Right.
Yeah, they think I'm a woman.
So what do you say to him? That was the question.
I
What
call
do-
him a jerk off. What am I gonna do? Fucking go to bed with them?
I'm sorry, guy. I'm sorry, go ahead.
No, you go ahead, Josh.
I have not. That's the question I'm waiting for you to
He's
answer.
asking if you have a specific story about it.
No, I don't have any stories.
You told me one, but you're gonna leave. You're gonna leave that for all.
Oh,
fans.
okay.
If you remember, bring it up.
Well, why
Change
would
the
I?
name.
It's not. It's not my story. I'm
Break-
giving you. I'm giving you a fucking alley-oop here or whatever.
change
Come
the
on,
name?
don't dunk it.
alley-oop.
You do. You do. I'm here. I'm here to help.
Dunk
It's a
it.
good story. Dunk it.
Dunk it.
Dunk it. Yes, it
Tell
does
the story.
offend me when people call me girl and they try to hit on me. When men hit on me, I don't like it.
It happens a lot.
Sure it does. In Coney Island,
What kind of shit did they say?
well, you know, they want to slip me their number.
They said I like that.
I
It's
slip
smooth.
them.
What
I
number?
slip them a bag of M&Ms.
What number do they want?
He slipped me his number. I slip him a bag of M&Ms. I tell him go fuck himself. Hey, we're equal. Well, we see quite a good amount of shit in Coney Island. I got into an argument because I started with the bubbles. I was bubbling everybody down. I think Artie needs to clean his sinus.
I'm sorry, good.
You need to clean your sinus.
I have allergies. Good.
Me too.
I'm allergic to shit stories. Mary, do you have any tissues?
No, we're not doing this again.
Get me some tissue. I'm sorry. Oh, thank you, Joe. I know, well, I'm sorry. My health is an issue, Mary. I'm sorry for, and you're making fun of me.
I'm not making fun of you at all.
I'm waiting some blood work to get back.
Oh yeah, what is the doctor gonna say?
He's gonna say you need some amusement. Do you know Mary Bosco?
He's gonna say stop eating fucking cupcakes. Stop. Fuck little Debbie. Don't eat her.
Oh God.
Oh God.
Josh, when you fuck little Debbie and
No, I
not
wouldn't.
eat her,
I love that. This is how great this show is that I get to hear you and Artie can blow his nose through your whole story.
Yeah, no, I
Still
know,
funny.
I don't mean to be rude, but I like the story. But God.
people pay $6.95 to hear Artie blow his fucking
I love how
nose.
you're counting Artie's money all the time. You take a lot of figures. I like that.
Well, he is a producer.
But $6.95. What do you think? I got to pay Dan. I got to pay the tech guy.
You gotta pay the Uber.
I got to pay your fucking Uber. That's actually becoming part of the fucking the fucking books. Honestly.
We're gonna open the books again.
No, we're gonna open your head. The fucking Uber, this kid.
You get the Ubers. You get
$200,
McDonald's.
of course. $200.
$200. Huh?
And it's not even me. I'm lying to Dan when I say I'm reimbursing them. Cut to Dan at my funeral. Mrs. Lang, listen, I hate to bring this up. I don't want to bring this up now. But Artie did promise. You know who Mary Bosco is? Yeah, well, listen. I know it's a tough time for you. I know Artie was a breadwinner, and I'm very upset. But listen, as you know, Artie and I had an agreement that when some of the guests were not available, you know who Mary Bosco is? Yeah. He would take an Uber. And what happens is I would take it out of my account. I had cash. And, I would give it to Artie. No, I would give it to Mario. And Mario, who was, never said no to money, even though Artie was dying, He would take the money, and I don't know what happened with it. I think he would buy cargo shorts and White Sox.
Cargo
And,
shorts,
yeah,
White Sox,
and he would buy hair
and
dye.
new sneakers.
He would buy hair dye. His color of hair dye is there's black, there's jet black, and then there's Don Cheadle's taint, and that's what. God. So I
take some Don
I have the
Cheadle
figures
taint.
here. I know you're on your way to the reception after the funeral. I have the figures here. Mario came to the podcast in 2016 fiscal year 42 times, and he took an Uber 38 times. I'll take a cashier's check, any type of thing. If I can get it today, I'm flying back to Chicago. I've just got a job with, they're starting a podcast. Several of the Cubs. Yeah.
Starring the
Hal
Cubs.
McRae Jr. is starting a podcast.
How are you, Cubs, Dan?
Byron McKay is starting a podcast. And Leon Durham is starting a podcast. Yeah, and so is Sandberg. And Steve Garvey is starting a podcast. So I have to get back there. So I did the figures. You owe me $14,000. And that's what it costs for Uber. That also covers McDonald's. Now, can I get that now? Say what? I'm sorry. Well, when do you think I can get it? You'll mail it? Do you have my address in Chicago? No?
Do we have your address?
I'm
in
sure we'll see each
Chicago?
other again. I'm sure we'll see each other again. Well, I plan on an Artie reunion show every year. I was going to pocket all the money, but... Huh?
I want half
Well,
of
so
that.
far I booked Josh Ricardo.
I'm there.
Mario Bosco.
Mario Bosco's agreed to come. He's going to take an Uber, though.
Yeah.
Now, can I have you directly pay for the Uber this time? To cut
At
this
your
out?
expense.
This is very awkward. So, can you directly pay for the Uber?
Dan's
Mario
not-
called and said he's very upset about Artie's death. He just wants an Uber money, and can you
And a half for the
posthumously get
condo.
Mrs. Lang? Can you give him a yeah?
And one Artie's room in the condo.
Well, Mario says he's willing to sell you candy at a discount. Can you get to Coney Island?
No, I don't give anybody discounts on candy.
We know that, Mario.
Fuck them and the whole they came out of.
Well, what's the matter with
Man.
you? How dare you?
All the
Do
charity
you not
you
like your
receive
constituency? Is that it? Do
from
you not like
Artie.
the people you sell to? You don't
Not
like your
really.
customer base?
Not
Do
really.
you think they like you?
I don't think so.
The fucking discounts. Go back to the hole you crawled out of. You want a Kit Kat? Is that your sales pitch? Hey, this is temporary for me. I know I've been here 42 years, but this is temporary.
You gotta hear what I used to tell people in the bars.
Can I hear it later?
Yeah, okay, whatever.
Thanks. Great. Okay, let's move on. Yeah, Mr. Langlis. There was gas money. That, yeah. I did come. I went in my own pocket for mayonnaise the entire month of July 2014. Artie was on a mayonnaise kick. Do you remember that? No. That might have been me. But that's $72. Can I get that?
$72 for mayonnaise.
Can I get the?
What are you greasing up? The fucking pipes? You dirty fucking shit. That's why Chicago, they call it a dirty city.
There really is no other show like this. Mark Maron's a popular podcast. I don't think it's like this.
No.
Even Adam
for
Carolla has structure.
Adam Carolla. The
Right.
ace
I mean, I
man.
don't think there's anything like this. And I'm not saying that's a good thing, by the way.
I asked Adam put me on a few times. He never returned my call.
Well, you know why? Because he's logical. You know why? Because he doesn't want to hear the spatula story.
Josh, have you ever been on...
I've done nothing. This is all I've ever done.
I know,
Thank
I've
This is
seen
it.
you on his other show. You did nothing there, too.
Yes,
Oh.
I'm doing nothing.
Wow.
That's right. I
Josh
just,
is
I just
always-
said,
Josh is always
I just
funny.
talked about my sex addiction and all
Josh
of
was
this
very-
real shit.
Very transparent.
I watched Josh today in his comedy. He was telling the audience about a woman, his girlfriend. He was telling them about the girlfriend.
So you're doing research.
Yeah.
Oh, thanks.
On you.
Yeah.
You watched his stand-up on a clip of YouTube?
A clip of YouTube that on his
So
website.
what is that? So what did you think of it?
I thought it was pretty good. I
Well,
like
why'd
his
you tell
website.
him?
What was the story?
You were talking about your girlfriend
I don't wanna do
and
this.
about
He's gonna ruin it.
Well, I appreciate the
He's
compliment.
gonna ruin. He
coming
would ruin
from you.
every classic. This is you. This is you. Telling us about
And he was like,
George Carlin.
so this
He
is
was good.
This is
He
my
had
girlfriend.
I think it was 6 words you can't say. A 7. One of them's cock.
balls.
It was really funny. He sounds terrible. Well, it's lost in translation a little bit. You got a snipe. How long have we been talking for?
51 minutes.
Since June of 2014. Well, no, again, I 51 minutes. People do pay for this. I don't know what happened this last 51 minutes, but some people might consider it a ripoff. Others, I mean, and those, I think of those people, what percentage do you think would directly blame Mario? I feel a large percentage.
You get a lot of heat, right, Mario? You get a little heat, right?
Yes,
Heat from
I
what?
do.
And you try to bring it on me.
Well,
Because I'm sitting here across from you.
what do you want me to do? You gotta give it to somebody.
Embrace it. You should embrace it.
Yeah, but
Otherwise, I give it to
when
that
you
guy
when you
Andrew.
deflect the heat, it never works. It gets cooler.
I'll go give it to Andrew.
And you complain about the fucking air conditioner.
Air conditioner's blowing my fucking legs. I'm freezing it.
Buy a pair of fucking pants.
Wanna
You come here and fucking look
wanna
at
give
you,
me the
dude. What is
money?
it, casual fucking Thursday?
It is casual Thursday.
New rule. Wear pants. You want me to run a show like an Iron Fist? Like people should run a show?
Yes.
Bill Maher?
Bill Maher.
New rule.
No
No
rule.
Mario.
No Mario. Come
New
to the
rule.
door.
No
Mario.
stories that suck cock.
Well, then I can't be there.
That's the premise of what I just said. You're repeating jokes. You're explaining jokes for retards.
God.
Why do you have
Well,
a
we
Diet
got a
Coke?
lot of retards
Why do you
on
have a Diet
Twitter.
Coke? Where'd you go?
I went to Bazille's Pizza. I had a slice.
Did you
Yeah.
like it?
He also
Like Brazil's pie? It's like the artichoke.
attached you with a hello to the cake boss while he was driving by. I saw that too.
What'd you say, buddy? You know, buddy or Morrow? Morrow's my friend.
Maro's your friend. No, I didn't meet Maro. I met his sister, his wife one time.
Oh, good.
But I tweeted about the cake boss as I was driving down so the people knew. You know, I give a little something
Oh,
to
wait,
the-
I'm sure the cake boss's fucking monthly nut's gonna rise up. Guy's got $1 trillion looking at Bosco. You're probably hurting business. If I was on the cake boss, if I was online, you gotta come here. These idiots from fucking Indiana wait online for 4 hours. We're in Hoboken. Me and the locals are picking their pocket. I wonder if he's gonna have any pedophores. Yeah, we just flew in from Des Moines. This is our daughter Angela. She looks high-tie, and we want to know if she can be on the show. She's got a great story about a spatula that she burnt up. She burnt up a spatula once, and she knows all of Scott Baio's greatest quotes. So we're gonna see if she can get around this. Yeah, this is her sucking a dick. We're hoping that's how she gets on. Yeah, we're hoping that's how she. Yeah, this is her with a cake boss's cock in her mouth. This is her with a guy who looks like Morrow's. This is her spitting. This is why she didn't get the last job. This is her spitting out Abel Ferrara's cocaine. This is me giving $30 to Abel Ferrara. This is us waiting for him. This is us noticing that there's a man named Kamal who's been waiting for weeks.
I think we should
who
get
just came out of the
Kamal
bathroom.
on the phone.
Why don't you do
How do
it?
you know him? How do you know everybody?
How do I know Kamal?
Yeah, why are you screaming?
Please, Kamal.
You know he knows
please.
everybody because eventually everybody has to look down.
Kamal. All the first thing out of his mouth is wow. Should we call? Can we? Call?
No.
Okay.
What are you fucking producing the show?
No, Mason.
You're
you-
Well,
sabotaging.
I read on the internet he's the co-host, so it might as well be co-host and producer.
I
you
didn't
write
put
that?
co-host. Somebody else put co-host, not
You know
me.
when you're a good host when you have a virus. Let me tell you something. You're a friend of the show. I do enjoy you having you here. I'm talking to Josh.
Thank you.
No, well, honestly, we have to talk about. First of all, 3 people are dead in Dallas, and one of them is not Tony Romo. Okay, that's a sad fucking night.
It's 4 now.
4 dead?
Yeah,
Yeah.
4.
And none of them are Cowboys.
None.
3
Not a
cops
one.
and 1, I guess, like transit officer.
They got them.
They have a picture of a guy with a fucking sniper rifle walking around in broad daylight.
Okay,
They're
how
showing everybody.
fast is he going to yell out Caliphate? Okay, how fast is he going to yell out ISIS? And then Obama gets on the fucking podium. Guys, we still have no proof. This could be an Irish guy from Queens.
My heart goes out to their family.
What a phony bastard you are.
It does. I
You could
honestly.
care less. You
I
could
don't.
care less.
No,
You would
seriously.
walk over his dead body to get an audition for Abel Ferrara.
But I wouldn't
Listen,
give.
my heart goes out to you, but Abel Ferrara needs $30.
I wouldn't give him no $30.
You would, yeah, that's right. You don't go in your pocket for anybody. You're cheaper than Kamal.
No, I ain't cheaper than
You don't go.
Kamal.
You got the first nickel you ever made, which is a
I'm
nickel.
not cheaper than Kamal.
Yes, you are.
No,
I've never seen someone cheaper.
never.
Honestly, Kamal doesn't do it because sometimes his pants too tight. He can't get in the pocket. He would need a fucking industrial pair of salad prongs. The jaws of life couldn't get in his fucking pocket. I'm like, Kamal, those fucking 8th grade jeans are fucking. We get it. You're thin now. His ass. Do you ever see his ass? He saves money. He actually shows his film on his ass at screenings. He wears. If you see him with white pants, he's going to a screening.
And that's why he hates you. Shit like that.
Yeah,
stuff
right,
like
exactly.
that.
He gets mad.
Yeah. He gets
Oh,
sensitive.
not for nothing. You know, I didn't say nothing with the other people there. But when you say I showed a movie on my ass, first of all, I wear white pants because they're fashionable. Before Labor Day. Second of all, when you say I showed a film on my ass, it's a little, you know, it's insulting because I'm a serious director. That's what he said.
Yeah.
That's what he said. He said he had the audacity to say this. And Dan will back me up.
Yes.
This is what he said. He was on 3 times. We were breaking chops. It's like Mario, only when he would say something funny. And it was like playing tennis with another good tennis player. Mario's like playing tennis with nothing there. Nothing comes back. And then he asks you to go get the ball. Just an analogy. Don't worry about it, dollface. So, yeah, we were going good, but then he gets aggravated. Like I was saying, his ass was big enough to show a screening on. He was wearing white pants. That's why. And he looked like Aretha Franklin, blah, blah, blah. So he calls me and goes, all right, listen, man. I can't be associated with you because you're making stupid jokes and I'm going to be a serious director. And I talked to some friends of mine and they think it hurts my chances.
No.
Yeah, that's what he said.
No,
Hurts his chances.
Kamal.
he was
to be a
consulted.
serious director because he's consulting with me. The only thing, there's one link to show business. I'm his one link to show business.
And his $20,000 investment.
That's for real?
Yeah,
Yeah,
for real.
that's
That's for real.
Kamal.
Artie had him repeat it because he couldn't believe it.
I
And he
said,
put it
"Come on,
on
repeat that."
speakerphone.